is up, y'all? Welcome to yet another episode of Taylor Eats. Today I am with the esteemed guest, Key. Is Key cool for you?
Key is cool.
Key is cool.
If you want my Korean name, Naye.
Okay, Naye.
Naye is also.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Naye. You never heard that one before, have you?
No, I haven't.
You
Damn, you caught me off guard.
For real?
You've never said that like in person before. Never said that in person.
Well, my bad. So Naye, Navi chorom yepuda, which means
gracious.
Butterfly.
In the sky.
Chorom to be or like, and yepuda is to be pretty. So to be pretty like a butterfly. Naye.
Wow.
Naye.
Wow, you gotta send it to me later.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's dope, man. So, for those of y'all who don't know, Taylor Eats is a show where we have great food over great conversation. So, we're about to dig into some food. Today, we got something called the Soul Room. That's the name of it. I believe it's a black-owned spot.
It looks black.
Yeah, it does look black,
It
right?
looks black.
So,
You're gonna say it's black owned.
what did you get? What menu item did you get?
Dang, what did I? Oh yeah, the salmon. I got the salmon. Is that how you pronounce it? Salmon or salmon?
I say salmon. People,
say salmon?
Yeah, people make fun of me for saying salmon, but I don't care.
You know, tomato. But like the thing about it is I got the salmon and mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. This is definitely yummy, but it's okay. I thought it was a little bigger.
Yeah, me too.
It's alright though.
Yes.
I got a big portion.
Smaller.
I
I'm just saying. It's pretty small.
got a big portion of mashed potatoes. So.
I got catfish, 2 pieces, and then I forgot some type of rice, vegetable fried rice, and I got some mac and cheese right here. So I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's very underwhelming in terms of the look. The look of it is underwhelming. You know, it just looks, they just put it in here. So
Yep.
I'm gonna have to, we'll see.
We'll have to make it work.
We'll see. So she's gonna just scoop that and put that in there.
Yeah, because why not?
Let me try. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna follow your lead.
You gonna follow my lead?
Yeah.
You know, it just gives the feel that we actually got it on the to-go box. We could probably edit it out and just be like,
sure. Yeah, you're right.
I want to make it seem like I actually got it in a to-go box.
Yeah.
Like,
That's probably what that shit
and I got
is,
some
I
extra
guess.
Tupperware from home, so thank you.
Okay. Tupperware. We love a little Tupperware
A
now.
little optimistic self.
Shout out to the moms who provide Tupperware.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, this mac and cheese is greasy, so it better be good.
It is greasy. I'm not really too big into greasy mac and cheese, to be honest with you. But I mean, I'm excited, to give this a try. What's so funny?
No, he was like, I'm not too fond about the greasiness, but...
Not at all. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not. I should have got some hot sauce, but I didn't. I got some ketchup though. Ketchup on cheese is fire.
You should have got hot sauce. Dang. What was the ketchup for?
So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and dig into this real quick. Take this with water. All right. Are you ready? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to try it out. I'm gonna try the mac and cheese first, y'all.
Cause it's greasy.
Yeah. All right.
Why are you smelling it? Cause I was gonna smell my
You can still do it. I always smell my food though.
I was gonna smell it too. I smelled the mashed potatoes earlier.
Yeah.
I did.
It's cool that I met a fellow
I
smeller.
spilled my damn mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay.
I see. We're gonna move on to this rice.
Yep.
See what this rice tastes like. Let me rinse my mouth out first. I like to rinse my mouth out in between bites.
You get to taste everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm gonna follow suit.
You gotta maintain the authenticity of the taste. All right.
I'm gonna switch around.
Yeah. I did the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be mad at the salmon.
It's not bad. Now let me try this. catfish. All right.
We need like mini takes.
A little salty.
What is the food God is telling you?
Okay. So, you know,
The salmon's not that bad.
I normally communicate with the food spirits, but today I'm kind of fighting some demons. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't like it. I think that the catfish is good.
My fish is good. I'll eat my fish.
It's a little salty for me. Mac and cheese is bland.
Very bland.
The vegetable fried rice tastes okay. I think my verdict out of 10, I'm gonna have to give it a 3.
Yeah, you being nice.
I'm trying to, you know, I have to be honest, but at the same time, I want to, you know, maintain a relationship, you know, with Soul Food, Soul Room one day, because they, you know, they may, you know, possibly sponsor an episode one day. So I'm not gonna talk stuff about y'all, not at all. But I do have to be honest. You know, it's my responsibility to be honest, right?
Yeah.
I don't personally like it. It's not my cup of tea.
No.
You know.
And it's called Soul.
It's what? It's called Soul. Yeah.
That's so heartbreaking. Oh well, my rating for this. What's 10 times 0.1?
10 times 0.1? Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on. Let me pull out my handy dandy calculator.
Is that accurate? Let me make sure that's accurate.
Let's see it here. 10 times 0.1. No, I'm sorry, 0.1. So a tenth. That's what you're saying.
That's the rating. I was right. Yeah. And that
You want to say it out loud?
1. And it's only because of the salmon.
How does the salmon taste? What would you rate the salmon by itself?
I mean, the salmon was cooked. I'll say that.
Yeah.
It's not like too dry.
It was cooked. What? What type of review was that?
Yeah, it was cooked.
How was the salmon? It was cooked.
It was
You
cooked.
understand?
I'm being honest with you. You did so right.
What?
You did so right. I'm just calling like I said. Call it like I tasted. Let me just be real. So, yeah, you cooked it. It's not too dry, so that's good. But
Yeah.
that one is because of the salmon.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. I mean, not mac and cheese, but the mashed potatoes. That doesn't really look, you know, all that.
It literally tastes like mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Like I could tell there's barely even butter in here. Or maybe they put too much butter. No, it doesn't even taste like a good amount of butter and seasoning. I taste more black pepper, but it's not even like... I feel like it's unsalted butter that they use.
Unsalted butter. Okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's unsalted, because I use salted butter. That's what gives the flavor. So, yeah, 1.
1. That's
Hard
crazy.
10 times 0.1. 1. Yeah. But I'm gonna finish the salmon though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to finish the rest of the
I'm gonna try my best
Yeah.
to finish this. Whether or not it's on or off camera, I'm gonna try my best.
I might just combine the fish with everything else. Hopefully it'll taste good.
I should try that too.
Yeah. I'll try to combine it with water. We're probably gonna be drinking more water than the food.
Probably. I'm a little thirsty. I'm a little thirsty today, so I may be drinking more water. You know what I'm saying? So.
So I was gonna ask you a question. Can I ask you a question?
Oh wow, yes you can.
Yeah, it's weird getting the guests to ask the question.
Sometimes.
A little
you know
bit.
a lot of people they're expected to be interviewed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not expecting to get the heat on me. But go ahead.
When it comes to your shows,
Okay.
what drove you to do more? Was it?
That's a good question.
What got you to that point where you're just like, I'm going to continue on?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, you know what I mean? Like, was it the amount of fan base or the subscribes that I got?
Yeah.
Or was it the support or the, you know, the extra help that I need? Like, what got you there to, like,
Yeah.
continue on?
I'll say this. I got the opportunity to do something different. I feel like what I'm doing is what no one has ever done before.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly, it's not for the views. It's not for the amount of followers, but I genuinely, I feel like this is my baby. You know, all of this is my baby.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I feel like whatever I have a vision to do, I feel like I have to do it. And so I feel like we're all meant to evolve, you know what I'm saying, and elevate. So I'm just doing what I feel is right. It's kind of like just ingrained in me, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I shot, for those of y'all who don't know, I shot 26 episodes last season, you know, out of my apartment. It was just on the whim of just doing it, right? And then I slowly realized, after just doing it, I slowly rebirthed, you know, the vision to like really just elevate even further. So I said, okay, so let me fine tune some things and see what I could do more. So then, you know, now we're here, season 2, and we're planning season 3. Mm-hmm. And so it's just a matter of getting better. That's what I strive for. You know, only getting better is what I believe. That's like my mantra. So yeah, I say this. I guess this was driven me.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. I just have an innate desire to constantly evolve, no matter what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I respect that.
Mm-hmm. That was a good question. I've never had anybody ask me that. That's
really?
That was a really good question. Maybe you should do the interview. Maybe this should be Key Eats.
You know.
I like that.
Getting the hang of these things.
Yeah.
So I'm starting YouTube.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is going to be coming soon.
Oh yeah. Plug your YouTube. What's that about?
So with my YouTube, I'm mostly just gonna do reaction videos, but I can't give out all the good details yet, because you know it's just like,
of course,
you gotta build up and keep building, and what could you do, what could you not do? You know, you gotta figure out like what I feel comfortable with and what will feel comfortable for whoever's watching as well. Because you know, sometimes not everyone wants to watch your videos.
Yeah.
But then again, you might get everyone that does watch your videos. You never know. So I'm still pinpointing everything that I can do and I know I feel most comfortable with.
Yeah.
And if I want to put something in that's uncomfortable for people, but I want to do it, then, you know, that's in the air. I gotta wait on it. So, but yeah, my YouTube mostly right now is just like reaction videos. I love watching, you know, TV shows like anime, K-dramas, normal TV shows, music videos, and all that stuff, because I love music. And also, I just wanted to do stuff like that I want to do, like photography and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Places that I've been all over the world, so it's like, you know, a cool experience that everyone get to see it. Yeah. You know. So.
I understand that. What places have you been? I know you earlier talked about, you know, what your name was in Korea, right? So what places have you traveled to?
A lot. I was stationed in Japan for 3 years. I was in the military, U.S. Navy. Oh, y'all. Yay.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yay. No. But I was stationed in Japan for 3 years, Yokosuka, Japan.
Okay.
Right outside of Sugi in Yokohama, a little close to Tokyo. And then I've been to Singapore, Australia, Hawaii, Guam. What else? Thailand.
Really?
South Korea. Yeah, I've been to a lot of places. Malaysia. Forgot about Malaysia. Philippines. And Hong Kong.
Hong Kong? Sheesh. What I'm curious about your perspective has to change whenever you're traveling from country to country, right?
Oh, yes.
What would you say is the biggest culture shift it's been for you since traveling outside of the States?
Cultural shift.
Shift. Yeah.
Oh, shift. I thought you said shift. My fault.
Okay.
I would say Thailand and Singapore. Thailand, you know, let's be real. Thailand is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but some parts there's always a part.
It is.
There's always a part.
Everywhere has its parts. Everywhere.
Pattaya, Thailand.
Pattaya. Okay.
Baby.
Yeah.
The ghetto. The ghetto.
Really?
The ghetto.
Pattaya, you said?
Pattaya.
Pattaya, Thai. Okay. Pattaya,
Don't get me
Thailand.
wrong. The hotel I went to, I think it was Arbor. Great hotel, 5 stars, all that stuff. Gave me guest drinks and all that stuff. Helped me with my bags, queen size bed, you know, city view of everything. It was nice and all that stuff. But baby, they can drive and they can't drive at the same damn time. Not once I saw a wreck in Thailand though. But they be hitting corners like nothing.
Oh, yeah.
They was all over the place.
Sheesh.
And there's nothing but mopeds and vehicles. I was like, what is up with these mopeds and scooters? Like, they're everywhere. And I'm just like...
Is there traffic in Pattaya, Thailand?
Oh, yeah, there's traffic, but for some reason, it moves. Like, they're constantly moving. It's just like...
It's not like they're here.
No, like... It's not like you just stop, brake. No, like once the light is going, they all go at the same time. Like, it's like... I'm like, and I was just like, I was scared out of my life. But I was just like, man, I low-key trust you with my life because you know how to drive. Like, they drive crazy out here. So you actually know your surroundings. So I trust you. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared. Yeah. But I trusted him with my life. That taxi driver. I forgot his name. I did. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And then Singapore was a whole cultural shift because it's kind of like Asia's utopia in a way. So like a lot of things you can't really do what you're used to doing in your own home. Gotcha. Like, hate to say it, like if you watch that, I'm not gonna say it because you know. Yeah, of course. But adult entertainment. Yeah. That's not allowed there when you're in hotels and you're using their Wi-Fi. They will send you to jail. They will track your phone. What? Find you which room you're staying in and send you to jail. Why do you think that's not allowed? And I mean, do you know why? I truly don't know. And I never wanted to get to that point because it's just like, I'm not going to upset you guys. Like, that's y'all's rules, you know? Yeah. You know, that's just how they are. You'll go to jail. I think it was like 100 and some days you're in jail before questioning. What? Yeah. For questioning? Yeah. Yeah. And then people get, you know, paddled and all that stuff, or caned, I would say. They get caned. And then you can't spit out in the streets. I've heard of that. Yeah, I have heard that. You can't spit out in the streets. You can't feed the animals that you see. No pigeon feeding. You can't chew gum out in public. What? Where is this at? Singapore. Okay. And I love gum. How dare you? But you know what? I can't be mad at you because that's how y'all, you know, that's y'all's rules, and I have to respect it. You know, it's not the country that I'm from. Yeah. So it's like I can't just be like, well, I'm American and we do this, so I'm gonna do this here. No, don't do it. Like, and it was a lot of times that I experienced that, especially in the Navy, when y'all be all Joe Navy and so red, white, and blue. Hate to say it, but y'all just have a way of just sticking to your own mindset and being closed-minded. Y'all need to appreciate or at least accept their culture in their understanding and how they do things. Because when I got there, I was just like, all right, you said no chewing gum, I ain't gonna chew no gum. Yeah. I'm not gonna mess up nothing. That's the biggest way to cause issues right there. When you get stuck in your ways, you get closed-minded. Unfortunately, you know, you can end up in some crazy situations because you just chose not to accept whatever they're doing, you know. But it was still fun, like, cause like with Singapore, it's still one little island compared to like a big portion of Malaysia. So like this is like Singapore, but all of this is like Malaysia. But it's just like they're still trying to gain land from Malaysia. Like it's one little city, but it's still big at the same time. So it's like, yeah, like you can literally see all of Singapore in like 30 minutes. Yeah. So that's how small but big it is at the same time. Sheesh. Yeah. So.
And how long were you in Singapore for again?
It was only like a few days, like 4 days. So we do little port visits. That's
Yeah.
that's what they call it. But it's just like once we're out in the ocean for X amount of days or months, and they're like, oh, we can finally pull it into a pier at I would just say Japan.
Yeah.
We'll be there probably for like 3 to 4 days, maybe 5 days, depending on if we have to get maintenance done for our ship or if the head boss or our CEO or CO, whatever, he has to do meetings and stuff with other COs type stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but other than that, like, I'm allowed to talk about this because I'm out. So,
Yeah.
get it? I'm
Yeah.
out. So I can say these things. But, like, I think the longest one I've been to, besides Japan because I was stationed there, the longest visit that I've been to was South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
South Korea was 4 days.
4 days?
Mm-hmm. Wow. South Korea was 4 days. When I was in Singapore twice, actually.
Yeah.
I was in Singapore twice. The first time I was there for like 4 days, but the second time I was there, it was like 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
And it was raining the whole time. Like, when you experience rain in Nashville, that's nothing. It's like mostly, when you get like that good rain, it's like a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
But like when it's like raining, it's just raining. Like there's no thunder, there's no lightning, and it's humid. So you're like soaking wet, and you're just, umbrellas won't work because they're just flimsy.
Yeah.
And it's windy, so it's just like, it ain't gonna hold.
Goodness gracious.
But I would say South Korea will probably be my most fun. Not because I know Korean, but because like the food was good.
Yeah.
And then like I actually knew people out there, so they were showing me around and all that stuff. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. And the culture dynamic behind South Korea and Japan is kind of like how America is to everybody else. So
the cultural dynamic between South Korea and Japan is like how America is to everyone else.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
It's kind of like when, you know how Americans, they don't mind their own business?
Yes, 100%.
And they always in other people's business.
100%.
And then now we're in a war.
Yep.
That's kind of like how Japan was to other, Asian countries.
Okay. Makes sense.
They're like, it's kind of like Canada don't like Americans.
Yeah.
Japans don't like South Korea. South Korea sometimes don't like Japan.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Sheesh, man. Well, look, I got some more questions to ask you.
Yes, because I'm not eating the food no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm not eating the food no more. You did.
Yeah, we're about to have some great conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll be right back with more Key after this. We are back. We are back with my girl Key. You know what I'm saying? So we were talking about something off camera, like during the break and everything like that, and you said you had something to say. You have something that you want to talk about?
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about this.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah. I don't usually critique food.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually a first for me. Like
Really?
actually on camera, like critiquing food. Like I've never really done this, so I'm gonna try to do this as best as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I am fairly disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from the Black community. If it was Black owned, but if it wasn't, I'm still fairly disappointed at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But like,
I believe it is Black owned, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I'm going to stick to my rating on the 10 times 0.1.
Yeah.
So, 10 times 0.1 on this rating. And,
Gotcha.
one day, hopefully, y'all come back and surprise me. But right now, I'm going to stick to this and all of that. And that's mostly it on this part because I can't eat no more. I would much rather eat pork.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't eat pork.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Sheesh.
Yeah.
It's like that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep mine at
Y'all not gonna see me no more. I'm probably gonna be in America no more.
I'm probably gonna keep. I'm gonna have to take a point off and do a 2.10. I'm sorry, not 2.10. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. It was 3 at first, but I gotta do a 2 out of 10 for this because it's just like I said, it's underwhelming. You know, I don't really like it, to be honest with you. The aesthetic, you know, how the inside looked, it was very
beautiful.
It looked cool
and colorful.
Yeah, it did look colorful. It was like a club type of vibe. That's what I got from it.
I feel like it's more like a drinking place. Mm-hmm. Do you think?
Like a lounge, like hookah.
There's something like that, cause like I saw the drinks. I'm not gonna lie, the drinks look good. I think people were getting more drinks versus.
Yeah, and then when you drink, then anything tastes. Anything tastes good when you're honestly lit. That's kind of how I see it. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it.
I did see a lot of people drinking.
Yeah.
And beer, like there were margaritas and all that other stuff. So maybe the drinks was what made them popular. Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I pray the drinks is good. I probably want a drink or something if I ever want one. Yeah. If they're cheap. Yeah. I'll probably do it.
That is true. Yeah, the prices were a little bit, they were a little bit expensive in my opinion. But I don't think that the price that I paid for this, I don't think it was worth it.
No, definitely not. I'm glad I didn't get anything else that I thought would be good.
100%. Yeah. Same. Yeah. Well, let me ask you a question. I want to know. I think I have a good idea about who you are, but people don't, right? So who is Key? What do you do? First question is what are you doing? Like what are you about really?
As in like my everyday life, or more like my day outside of work, or is it just like Do
you have any? What are your? Because I know for one, you are a model. You know what I'm saying? Where you started off modeling, right? Was that one of your first types of like fields that you were in terms of self-expression and creativity?
To be honest, I didn't know it was my creativity blossoming moments. When I was younger, I was a little insecure about my looks because of, back in the day, being dark skinned was not the way to go. Let's just be real. Yeah. So it was just like, it didn't happen until someone else, other than my dad or, my mom and all that stuff. But like, people outside of them, I didn't hear it a lot. So I didn't know that I was fit for that type of lifestyle that I was in. I didn't know that yet until someone else told me outside of home. And they was just like, you're beautiful, you should model. And I was just like, how? How do I do that?
Around what age did you start?
You want to know what the funny story is? And I don't mind saying this. I hope my friends don't mind saying it. I went skinny dipping. And that is what started it. I went skinny dipping. It was just, a college experience and all that stuff. This is when I was at
college. Really? Okay.
Around 2016, I think.
Okay, I was still in high school around that time.
I think you might have been
I came.
I think you might have been coming in. No. When did you come to TSU?
I came in 2016, fall 2016. So August.
Yeah, it was somewhere around that time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I might have known you just a little bit. Only not as much, but only a little bit. I don't think I knew much of you my freshman year. I think I know more about you my sophomore year. You know more about me, yes, but like we seen each other your freshman year.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay. Yeah, we did.
A little veins. It's like you knew me. I'm just saying,
No, like
I was her on campus. That's what I'm hearing from you.
No.
Go ahead.
No, like
talk your
we got to know each other like for real, like your sophomore year, like being, cool and all that stuff and hanging out, especially around Freeman. We was hanging out a lot more around that time. But your freshman year, I did know you. I did. Because you was walking around like a lost puppy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, like a lost puppy?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think you knew me. I don't think I really knew you that much.
No, I knew. That's what I mean. Like, I knew you, but like us getting to know each other, it was definitely your sophomore year.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was that year, Joseph.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
shout out Photo JoJo,
Yeah.
man, one of the coldest
Yeah.
photographers. He was in the art program as well, I believe. Yeah, art program as well. He was one of my early influences for sure when it came to, you know, just his work. So shout out you, bro. Like, amazing.
He's super cool.
Yeah.
He's great. He's amazing. But he saw me at my friend's neighbor's house. They had a pool. And we was just like, let's turn up. So we just started skinny dipping and all that stuff, just acting crazy.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, he asked my friend to do a photo shoot. And I was just like, girl, you can go ahead and do it. But she didn't want to really do it. I was just like, if I do this, would you do it? It turns out, like, I guess the pictures came out really better than I expected, because I really wasn't trying. Like, I'm not trying to like talk, you know, shit and like be like arrogant and all that stuff. But I really, like, at that moment when I did it for my friend, I was just like, I'm only doing it for her. So I'm not trying to make myself look better than her, because it's really her shoot. You see what I mean? So it was like, everyone was just like, wow, like you're natural at it. Like, you're naturally like,
100%.
good at it. And I was just like, I didn't think I was good at it at all until you guys mentioned it.
Yeah.
And then, like, time and time when the post came out, because you know he's gonna post it.
Yeah.
It was like more people started coming in, like, you wanna do a shoot, you wanna do a shoot, you wanna do a shoot. And then, like, the more I did it, the more creative I got into the photo shoots.
Yeah.
So then I did a photo shoot with this guy named Brendan Davis. He's
I think I know him.
He's actually from Nashville, but he moved to Atlanta.
Really?
Be Still, something like that. You probably seen me post him on my Instagram.
I believe I have. It sounds familiar.
But that's when the creativity really came out. It was just to the point where I'm more like a dark person, and I like emptiness a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
So like when we did the shoots, it was like empty sceneries and all that stuff. So when I was out modeling, I was out butt naked or clothed and all that stuff, out in the open, out in the streets, just in the city of Nashville. Like, you know, crazy aesthetics and linear and everything. And it was just like, you know.
How would you say that? How would you say that pushed you to be more confident? And I guess in your modeling, would you say it was just the photos itself that looked fire, and then you was like, oh wow, this is, you know, helping me get more confident in myself and my looks? Like, what do you think it was?
I think it was just the fact that I had fun for the first time.
Got you. I
had like that rush of like, it wasn't just the rush of like almost getting caught by the police for nudity and all that other stuff, but it was like it was more like wow, like I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
Like I had the guts to go out there and put myself out there for this one shot. And then hurry up and run in the car and run away. So like it was to that point where it was just like, it was fast, but it was also like very courageous. Yeah. And that's when that confidence came from. Like, wow. I didn't know that I had the courage to go out there in my birthday suit. Yeah. And make art out of it. Yeah. You know, because art is in different shapes and forms. 100%. And you know, all types of colors and depths and widths and lengths, and it's all types of it. Like even a table is a form of art. You may not know it, but it is. But it's just like how you use it, which just makes it very artistic. So how I use my body and my confidence in that courageous moment. Wow. That's what progressed a lot more when I did it.
Do you feel like you were born to be like this? I don't know. Do you feel like you were born to be this model, I guess you can say, or would you say this is something you just gradually just grew into? Like, would you say it was something you gradually just grew into that just became you as the more you started to get more comfortable in front of the camera? Or do you think that you were just, before you started, did a part of you want to do modeling? Maybe you just felt, insecure about certain things because of how people, viewed you?
No, I never saw myself as a model in general because of what, the past beauty standards of what was going on. And even to this day, it's still going to change progressively. Each year goes by, like now you got to have, a Coca-Cola shape, big butt, plastic surgery, big boobs and all that stuff to be considered beautiful and all that stuff. Nothing wrong with it, but it's just like, do you. But that's just not for me. But when it comes to me, I didn't want to be a model. But the thing is, I could be anything that I want to be.
100%.
I think I'm born to be anything that I want to be as long as I put that mindset into it.
Yeah.
Because I could be a model, but I might not like it.
Yeah.
I could do it, but I might not like it.
Yeah.
Or I could be a model and I like it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
If I put that mindset into like that's what I want to be, I'm going to be it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it. If I'm born to do this and born to do that, why not do this or not? Why not do that?
Yeah.
I would do this and I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
So like even for you, do you think you was born as a photographer since you was a kid, or did it just come later on because? You see what I mean? Like, you probably just thought about it like, man, like, I didn't think I was that good. Maybe I should get more into this.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you see what I mean? Because it's just like, you can't just be, like, born and just be like, oh, I want to be an OBGYN.
That's true. That's true.
It's only because you saw it and you found that interest in it.
Yeah.
And then you put your mindset into it and you're just like, that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
You was like, you were born to do this.
see
No, I put the hard work into this also.
Mm-hmm.
I put my mind into this. I put all this sacrifice and this hard work into the stuff that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because I was born into it. If I was born in it, it would have came out of me with me.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. So.
Yeah, I think that I was a product of my experiences, product of what I've been through and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I believe, and I said on episode, a few episodes back that. I was talking to one of my guests, and I was telling her that I feel like that I slowly I was a late bloomer, right? So I feel like that everything that I am doing now is what I've always wanted to do ever since I was like, I say 11, 12 years old. Like, I think back when Vine came out.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. Back when Vine came out, I feel like I had like potential to really do something great. I was always funny and creative, but I think that how I grew up was, I grew up in an environment where, my dad, he wasn't really, he was strict, and I wasn't able to do a lot of things that I really wanted to do because he wanted me to, mow the lawn or, just get good grades and everything, so I don't know. Yeah, I can go down so many rabbit holes with that, but I'll say, growing up in that household, in that situation, I think I had to forcibly subdue who I was as a person. But I mean, I would honestly say I think I was always going to be who I am now, and even a better version of let's say 5 years from now. Mm-hmm. So I think I was always destined to be this person. Yeah. That's just how I personally see it.
When did it start happening? When you realized that?
When did it start happening?
I know you're asking me the questions. But
no, you're good. We just having a conversation.
But like, when did you realize, like, at that moment, like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be a photographer.
I was at my grandmother's house. I forgot what type of photo shoot I did. I did a portrait photo shoot. I think it was back in It had to be 2016. 2016, 2016, because I didn't start photography until 2016. It was my senior year. So I want to say 2016. I was at my grandma's house, and I remember I was looking at some photos, and I literally, at that moment, I was like, this is my passion. This is what I'm passionate about, and I want to, dive deeper into this art. And I remember during the summer, I think it was like June of 2016 or 2017, I believe. Mm-hmm. No, it was during the 2016. Mm-hmm. One of those years. Yeah, but I remember it was June, and I remember I was at my cousin's house, and I was like literally like just researching everything, any and everything about photography, and I think that's kind of what set me up now to, why I know so much about photography, and I think after photography, obviously I do, I'm a social media influencer, and I'm doing stand-up comedy.
He's great, by the way.
Appreciate it. I do stand-up comedy, and all those things kind of just led from the camera. But I think if I hadn't picked up the camera, I don't think I would be here now.
This dude right here, I was going to say the N-word, but this dude right here. This dude right here will send me the funniest voicemail via FaceTimes. And it's just like, he knows I'm barely on the phone. I don't even have my phone on me. My phone is over there.
Yep.
It is charging, I'm not on my phone. If I am on my phone, it's probably on a reading, little app. I am not disturbed when it's on reading because I will be reading my ass off. But this dude will send me the craziest things. And you need to, I'm telling you, you need to just combine all that stuff.
Like a compilation or something?
Yes, and just post it. And I promise you someone will save that voice and just voice over it.
Yeah.
And just use it as a normal phone call. Like,
For
I'm
real?
here to call. Like, I'm telling you, like, they will do stuff like that. Like, I'm dead serious. Like, there is so many ways to use your, not to like, sell yourself, but like to just use like your mind and just branch it out to the rest of the world so everyone can just kind of connect with you in a way and like get to learn you more and see your your creativity and your sense of humor because it can't all just happen at one place. It gotta happen in different areas.
That is true.
So like I'm telling you, just use those moments you use with me and just share it. I don't mind you sharing it because it's silly as hell. It's so silly, and it's so good because every time I'm at work and I'm just like, this dude keep calling me when I'm at work.
100%.
He gonna send me a big voicemail. And I'm just like.
For those who don't know, FaceTime. Facebook. What?
Facebook.
So
no offense to my Zuckerberg, but
our phone has an update on FaceTime to where if you FaceTime somebody, then if they don't pick up the phone, you can leave a FaceTime voicemail in video form. So literally, what I'll do is every single time I call her on FaceTime, she doesn't pick up, I'll improv a whole scene at that very moment. Like literally, as soon as it says she did not answer, I don't know where it comes from, but I just make up some random scenario in my head, and then I just send it. So I've been doing that for a few times now.
A couple?
Yeah, it's been
a couple.
It's been quite a few times. Quite a few.
More than a few. Yeah. Probably almost each voicemail that I got was each FaceTime call I got from you.
I probably got like a good 10 minutes worth.
I think you might have missed maybe one.
Probably. Yeah.
That was about it.
Mm-hmm. And the one time I did miss is when you had called me in the middle of me making the scene up.
And that was
I was so pissed off.
I was so happy.
Oh, I was so mad because I had everything planned.
I was happy, but also sad because I was kind of low key waiting for that voicemail. Gosh. I really was. I was like, he's gonna send it to me.
I was gonna get in my bag too. I was gonna do multiple characters.
I know you were. I just knew it. Oh my god. I can't believe you.
Oh my gosh, man.
No, like for real. Like you gotta. I'm telling you, just don't just stick to. One thing. You add it on TikTok and all that stuff. I mean, you got so many followers on TikTok. How many you got?
69.
And I'm surprised I still got 29,000. I'm surprised people still like mine. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah. I think it's because I haven't been inspired yet. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not really a trendsetter. Well, I'm gonna say I'm a trendsetter. I'm not a trend follower. I would say.
Okay. What do you say? Trend?
Trendsetter.
Trend. How you saying trend?
Trendsetter.
Trend?
Yes.
Sound like you saying train.
Trendsetter.
That's what it sounds like.
Trendsetter.
Trend, right? I'm not hearing this wrong. Trendsetter. Is that what you said?
Okay, you're putting the emphasis on the E and the ED. Okay,
your ass sound like an A.
Your ass wanted me to say all this other stuff from Memphis, but I can't say trendsetter.
That's just the way you said it. I'm not a trendsetter. Train. I didn't know. When did you work on the train? I didn't know you did that. My bad. I'm sorry. But that's just what I heard. I just had to verify. That's all.
Trendsetter? You said like, dang.
Why you made me sound like a white woman named Amy? Why you do that? Trains. And then you did the whole thing. He did the hand too.
But that's how you did it. But like trendsetter? That's exactly how you did. You looked at me like, trendsetter?
I just had to ask. Man.
Oh my God. This look, you're giving me whiplash. Oh my God. This is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. I drank all my water.
For real?
Water was good though.
Mm-hmm. You know what I say? You just like a PE coach of Pearl Cone's high school track team.
I do.
You do.
I got this from Japan though. It's drippy though.
That didn't go how I wanted to go, but go ahead.
This is drip. You goddamn right.
that didn't go at all planned. I wanted it to go.
I will accept my fate. Goddamn. But this is trendy. You can't tell me nothing.
That is nice though. I like the fit.
Japan.
I like the
Japan,
fit,
they got some clothes. And Korea, too. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna cap. They dress the mannequins better than me. That don't make
For
no
real?
sense. I was like, hot damn, you dress good. I almost took a picture with them. I was like,
That's
damn, that
hilarious.
shit. No, I'm not lying. Like,
I know.
Even their cargo pants was. I was like, how do y'all cargo pants look that good? Like, you know, they had the little extra chains and the pockets, but it was like baggy, but it had like the little joggers on the end, but like they still big, and then they had the ones that's like straight legs.
Yeah.
Fire. Like,
Sheesh.
they cargos, I ain't gonna cap. They Fila's.
Yeah.
I don't even wear Fila's like that. I usually wear Adidas.
Yeah.
Even the Adidas go hard. I was like, damn.
Real quick.
Sorry, I got a little distracted.
No, you fine. You fine. I want to kind of bring us back on track to this question I'm about to ask you right here.
Oh God.
So, what is modeling just the only thing that you are doing right now, or is it the only thing that you want to do, that you see yourself doing, or is there any forms of creative expression that you're trying to, that you want to pursue, moving forward? We did talk about YouTube a little earlier, I believe. I know you're doing you get into that content creation space, which I love. You mentioned having 29,000 followers on TikTok, which I love. Modeling. So, is there anything else at all that you really are considering when it comes to that?
I don't think modeling is something I would do as a career.
Gotcha.
But
is there more of just an art form of just wanting to do it just because, not necessarily I'm doing it because I want to get paid?
No, I don't think it's just something I want to do to get paid. I think I want to do it more of something that I want to enjoy. So, I mean, I'm going to make money regardless because money is everywhere.
100%.
But it's just like...
money ain't no issue, really.
Yeah. But it's... when it comes to modeling, I feel like there's more for me to do other than just modeling. Like, I mean, I did photography too, and I also... and I think I always wanted to do something with, a camera lens. I just didn't know where I see fit at first. Because when I was younger, I was always seeing visions in my head every time I listened to music. Or like, I will, imagine scenes when I, watch movies. And I don't even watch the movie. I'll just listen to it. But I will imagine it in my own
whole picture
perspective.
I love it.
So it's just like, I always knew that I would be in that type of... environment, but it's also other stuff that I wanted to do as well. Like I wanted to be an athlete, but I tore my hamstring. But it was just like, it was so much that I really could have done. I just don't know. I just didn't know where to pinpoint it. But now since I already did the modeling, now I can do the photography. Because like if I can't sometimes just be a photographer if I didn't put myself out there first. I mean, everyone is different. So it's just like, a lot of people do better when they're behind the lens. I do better behind the lens, also the front of the lens, because I can see both ways of how the camera works and what I want to see and what I want the rest of the world to see. So it's just like, not saying that I want to continue on doing modeling, but I would want to continue doing modeling, but also I want to help other people that has an aspiration in life to be a model. So if they want to be, my first model and all that stuff, or they want to be the first model for me, they might want to come to me and ask questions like, how do I do this? How do I do that? Okay, I've done this before. I can help you. I like doing stuff like that as well. It's just like, I feel like that is where I see myself at more at this point versus just going back out there and doing modeling. So I put modeling on a pause right now until I feel comfortable enough to just be like, okay, I kind of want to get back out there and get into the modeling and all that stuff. And there's other stuff that I can do. Like, I mean, I did TikTok. I can react to some things like that and all that stuff. Sometimes it may take me a minute, but acting is something that I also thought about pursuing. I just don't know.
I can see you doing that.
Really?
I honestly can. I think that, man, you are really an amazing creative, amazing spirit. I think that,
thanks.
The journey that you've been on, I admire it, and I actually I look up to you because
I look up to you too. I do.
Thank you. I appreciate
that.
You you've done things that takes courage, like you've been in the Navy and everything like that. a lot of people don't make that. A lot of people make that decision because their parents maybe tell them to do it, or.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I know you left, and I don't think you even touched on this, right? But you left the Navy. I mean, you went to the Navy because it's something that you wanted. You wanted to kind of like a soul searching journey in a way. Am I right?
Yes and no. I wanted to help my dad with his medical bills, but
really,
the timing
I didn't know that.
The timing was so off because he was poorly sick, and I was still in school at that time, so I was paying my tuition and paying my rent, and then trying to pay my dad's medical bills and all that. And then when I left, I was just like, man, this is really going to help. And then he passed away after I went to Japan 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
And then it was like, dang, well, I'm in this now. So it was just I can't get out of it. So, but I think it all planned out in a way because, he wasn't upset. He wasn't sad that I left. He was happy. He was just... Because he loved Asian culture as well, too. So he was just like, if you're going to Japan, I'm happy. I got what I wanted. At least one of us went somewhere that we all dreamed about going. Yeah. So I didn't think much about it. So it was just like...
That's amazing.
Yeah, but it was also another soul searching because, before I even went to the Navy... I was going through identity crisis and all that stuff. I was just like, I didn't know.
It's a real thing.
I didn't know who I was. I was dealing with people trying to follow me everywhere I went. And it was just I just couldn't do it. And I was just like, I don't even know who I am. Who was Key? Yeah. Who was Key? Did I just make this Key person up? Or is it just, is she Keirra or is she Key? You know what I mean? It's just one of those moments. So when I did go to Navy, I was like, all right, I got a little discipline. That's just what I wanted. Yeah. I got my benefits, so it was just at the end of the day, it was a bit of a soul searching because once you're in there, you kind of have to grow up really fast.
That's true.
You got to make grown people decisions. Not that I'm saying I wasn't grown, but it was just me actually leaving that house, that bird's nest, even though I was still a grown adult. It was all right. Yeah. I really got to figure myself out at this point.
That's true.
Yeah.
You mentioned going places, right? You said you just wanted to just travel. Yes. Right. I'll say this, right? So I think that we should travel to the commercial break. We'll be right back with Key. Question: do you love to eat? Of course you do. Now, if you are watching this, then that means Taylor Eats Season 2 is finally here. Now, to celebrate our new season, we have merch that's available. Now, a lot of y'all are wondering, where's the website at, Taylor? I got you. Let me show you. So all you need to do is just go to the description link below the video, and you will see our extensive catalog of merch items, right? So we got cups, aprons, shirts, hoodies, and so much more. So if y'all are ever in the mood to eat some food, make sure you check out Taylor Eats today. What's up, y'all? We are back. We are back. We are back with more Key. You know what I'm saying? We are having a conversation. You talked about
life.
You did. You talked about life. You talked about leaving. Basically just doing stuff that most people wouldn't do, which would step out on faith and just choose to live your life. You know what I'm saying? I think deciding to go to the Navy. Would you say that's one of the best decisions you made for the advancement of yourself?
Yes and no.
Really?
Yes, because of course the benefits and all that stuff, and it was a way for me to get away from everything that's happening at home. It was bad timing. Yes.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Passing on my dad. 2 weeks in, and then a month and a half later, my granddad passed away, same year. Sheesh. And then it was just other stuff on my ships and all that stuff. They don't care what you're going through.
Not at all.
So it was just when you're out in another country, in a different time zone, you don't know who to lean on to.
Yeah.
So what I did, I leaned on to alcohol, and that was the only way that they could accept it because. You either smoke or drink alcohol, and you couldn't smoke weed or anything like that. So it was just
You couldn't smoke cigarettes either?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't go that route.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't go that route because
Yeah,
I felt like the amount of stuff that I went through that year going in.
Yeah.
I probably would have smoked some cigarettes. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah.
Stressing that much, huh?
I was stressed out. I was losing weight. I was even losing hair. Like
Sheesh.
It was crazy. And then got off the ship and then did talk to some people and all that stuff.
Good.
Went to the gym. And the food was better for me to go to the gym too, because I finally was getting my weight back. I was like around 140, somewhere around there. Like that's a good size for
140. Yeah.
For someone that's like 5'6", 5'7", that's like a good size.
I would say, I would say so. I don't really know the average size.
Yeah,
I can't really speak on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little hard, but like I think that's a pretty decent size, like I'll say a healthy size. And then like, the extra years coming back and stuff, like it was to that point where it's just like, well, do I want to continue this on and keep my mental state insane, or should I just think about my mental and just come back? And then I was just like, at that point, like, I'm grown enough to handle these things now. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I can handle everything that comes at me like a truck, because I'm not going to be prepared for it and all that stuff. I'm not going to be prepared for that type of stuff. So, but I am grown enough to handle those circumstances in a grown adult way, I would say. Yeah. So, yes and no, it was a good decision. But then again, it's just like, I would just say, just do research before going in. That's what I had to do. So I did my research before I even went in. They was like, are you sure you want to do this? I was like, yeah, I already know what I'm putting myself into. Yeah. But was it a smart thing to do because I needed the money? Probably not. I probably should have waited a little longer to see how, everything played out. But then again, maybe it was meant for me to do that. So I can't really have a definite yes or no answer to that. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I think that God doesn't make mistakes. And I think that, everything basically what you said, you feel like you was probably meant to do that. I think that's really what it was, A lot of times you don't really understand why you have the vision that you have, but you just follow it because of some innate, faith. It's really just faith and desire, right? So the fact that you stepped out on faith to do something that most people don't do, that shows how willing you are to evolve and just better yourself, regardless of anyone else. That's a decision that you made on your own, and you follow through with that. And I can't do anything but respect that. You know what I'm saying? I respect that because you respected yourself enough to do to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not sure if you thought about it like that, but I want to give you the flowers and the encouragement to let you know that that's an amazing thing to do that most people really don't do if you really think about it on the grand scheme of life and people.
Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate that. And I mean, like, I respect you too. I mean, like, you went through a lot. I'm not going to say what for, but
we'll divulge that in a later podcast.
We gonna but for sure. You've been through things, and like like when I was gone, like we hardly spoke to each other because one time zone and all that stuff. But like, believe it or not, we had plans to do a podcast.
We did.
And this man wanted to just jump start. Like I was just like, hey,
I couldn't wait.
I was mad, but then I was just like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him have it.
Yeah.
And he got it. So like that's all that matters. Cause
we can still do it. We can still do it though.
We can still do it, but like I was just saying, like, like, hey, like that kind of hurt.
We had
heartburn a little bit. I was like, ooh.
Because we was like really invested. Like we had a whole conversation about it.
We had notes down.
We did.
We had notes.
We did, man.
But
we had the name written out and the concept and all that.
Yeah, man. I respect you though. Like I mean, like once I don't expect people to always put the things that they want or need on pause for something that I want to be a part of. And especially if I couldn't be a part of it, why pause it for me when you already have the things to start off with? So it was just like you started off with it and you're doing it. And that's all you need to like think about.
Yeah, is it?
Like you don't need, like You don't even have to think about me or anybody else because this is your baby, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is how you imagine it. You always thought about this probably way before we even talked about the podcast. You just didn't even know how to. You just didn't know how to like start it off at that moment. Mm-hmm. But once you started it, it was just like, why should I stop and wait for someone else? Exactly. I'm gonna keep on going, and that's what I respect you for. So like. Yeah. If this is your vision, I'm not gonna be in the way of it. Like you know what I mean? Like that's pretty messed up as an individual to do some stuff like that. Yeah. So like
that's true. That's true.
Like I respect you for even continuing on and just keep seeing, you know, what else I can do for my vision. That's what I see that you do for yourself. Because it's just like you don't just stay with chicken. You know, you try other stuff. You want to try different foods and all that stuff. You give, you know, your expertise on things and all that stuff. And you know, it's still growing. It's still
of course.
It's gonna jumpstart like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's crazy. Like I'm getting a little emotional, but like
I feel it. I feel it though.
But I do like support it, and I really am happy for you for doing this. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
This is my buddy though, so you know I gotta like give a little sentimental on him. For sure. But he knows I be on his ass. Mm-hmm. His ain't no snake eyes. Like, I swear, I be ready to.
Oh my gosh.
Give you 2 chops in the throat.
And she's strong. She's very strong. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? She seems a little small, but yeah, she packs a punch for sure.
I can't do that, but yeah.
You tried.
It ain't gonna fit no more. It used to.
Oh my gosh, man.
It don't fit no more for real. Yeah. I'm not lying. It really don't go through.
That's funny, man. Yeah. So we're about to get to our last segment, which is the food trivia segment.
Oh.
Yeah. Food trivia segment, man. So food trivia segment, how it works is I will ask you 5 questions. It's food-themed questions, you know, hence Taylor Eats, right? So food-themed questions, and you just have to, I'll give you 3 guesses, and you could, you know, just try.
Is there a time limit or something?
It's not a time limit.
I feel like you should
but
get
at the
a
same
time
time,
limit.
I probably should.
You should get a time limit. Okay, next time.
But I mean, I'm pretty good at like directing the flow and everything.
No, you got it. You got it.
Yeah. Like they last no longer than I say about 7 minutes or so like that.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not too bad.
Yeah, because like the trivia sometimes turns into like another conversation as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just I'm just asking you rapid fire questions.
Okay.
You know, so
I can do this.
Let's do it. I'm excited. I am so excited, man.
I don't know if I can do this.
Let's see.
He got too excited. His voice went up an octave.
Let's see.
I'm excited. I was like, damn. Just so you know, y'all probably need headphones because my voice projects. So yeah. Yeah,
definitely. Definitely, man.
I've been in a loud ship for about 5 to 6 years, so I had to yell. So.
All right. Are you ready?
No.
All right. Let's get to it. Question number 1.
Oh God.
What foodstuff? Easy. What foodstuff is traditionally wrapped in seaweed?
Kimbap and sushi.
Is that 2 answers? Okay. Well, so which one are you gonna stick with?
That's wrapped in sushi.
Kimbap. You said kimbap and sushi or in sushi?
No, kimbap and sushi. Okay. It's the same thing though.
You gotta give me one answer. I need one answer from you.
So I guess sushi.
Good job. I was being difficult, but at the same time, it's like I can't accept kimbap. You know what I'm saying?
Kimbap is Korean, but it's actually the rice and the other stuff, but the seaweed is outside of it.
Got you.
So that's why I say kimbap for the seaweed that's actually on the outside part of it, and then sushi it has the meat, seaweed, and then the rice outside of it. Well, just makes sense. But yeah.
Okay.
It's a little life learned lesson right there.
She taught me something.
Yeah.
She taught me something. Man. All right. Wow, it's very easy. Where do tacos come from? Wow.
That's very.
Yeah. I'm actually quite embarrassed. I'm a little insulted.
I'm a little offended. I'm not even just.
What if you get it wrong though? That's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna say the Hispanic culture.
What country?
What country? Tacos? Mm-hmm. Is it bad saying Mexico?
No.
Can I say Mexico?
Yeah, that's the answer.
Mexico.
Mexico?
Mexico.
Yeah. That's the answer.
Yeah.
That's the answer, Mexico. Good job. All right.
I was like, I didn't mean to laugh, but it's just like, wow,
Yeah,
that
for
question
sure.
is just like straight
Yeah.
up like.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. It's crazy. All right, easy. Which country consumes the most coffee? This is gonna be tough. Ooh, it's gonna be
Consumes
tough.
the most coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. There it is. We're getting harder now.
Consumes the most coffee.
The most coffee, yeah.
Which country?
That's a look of a confident woman right
Which
there.
country?
Which country? She's like, hold on, I got this. Give me a second.
It's not USA,
Of course not.
and it's definitely.
You got 3 guesses. Just let you know.
Can I have a hint?
A hint? No. That'll give it away. I can't give you no hint, really.
Well, like a letter?
No,
Not even a letter?
not at all.
That's how close it is?
Yeah.
Is it close to America? Is it close to
Is
America?
it close? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't taken geography in a minute. I don't remember
So
the
3
last
guesses.
time I looked at a
3
map.
guesses, right?
Yeah.
3 guesses?
Yeah.
Canada?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so that's not it. And it is on Earth. God damn.
Where is it? Where else is it gonna be?
I mean,
Key?
it could be anywhere else.
She's on Earth.
It's an alternate universe.
It's on Mars.
Yeah, might as well be.
What? Excuse
Might
me.
as well be. Everybody's
got
addicted
this.
to it, so.
Yep.
Come
Come on, you got this.
Is it?
You
It's
thinking too hard about this.
no.
You are actually.
Coffee.
Yes. Coffee.
Like coffee beans.
Coffee. The drink. The beverage. Coffee. Which
I
country
feel-
consumes the most coffee? It's easy.
Colombia.
No. You got one more guess.
Can I get a hint? I feel like I need a hint.
It starts with an N.
There's a lot of places to start with an N.
That's the best. That's the best hit I can give you.
Okay, so there's different ones. So you had Nicaragua, you had Nigeria, you have Niger, you like
So which one out of those do you want to pick?
you have New Zealand, you have.
It's a lot of N's. Yeah, a lot of N's. You have to pick one of them.
Did I say any of them?
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. What type of show is this? I can't be cheating for you.
A good one. We're friends. Damn it. Help a
Friends,
sister
I'm a host.
out.
I can't do that. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Help me. Help me.
You got this.
Nigga.
It's not nigga now. That's not it. You want me to just tell you?
No, because I really want to guess it.
Okay, gotcha. Maybe we should have a time limit.
Nicaragua.
No.
No?
The Netherlands.
That's crazy. I said New Zealand too. I was thinking of Netherlands.
How was that? Netherlands, New Zealand. Are they in the same
No.
vicinity?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Why'd you say that's crazy? Because I said New Zealand. Like you was about to just.
Because that's just way out. It's just too far out. So that's why I was like, that's crazy. I said New Zealand out of all
Yeah.
places. Like that.
I'm surprised you didn't think of the Netherlands. That's crazy. I'm just saying.
Not a lot of people think of the Netherlands stuff. If you think about it.
That's true. That is true.
I'm not trying to be mean or rude or
No.
offensive. Like, not,
I feel you though.
Not really everyone thinks about it. No disrespect, but it's just
Yeah.
like not really everyone thinks of the Netherlands. Like,
Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah.
feel you.
Everyone, if they hear N word, they think nigga or Nigeria, Nicaragua,
Yeah.
New Zealand, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's you know what I mean.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
You ready for the next question?
Not really.
All right. Question number 4. What percentage of all restaurants in the USA are pizzerias? You have to give an exact percentage.
Pizzerias?
In pizzerias.
What the hell is a pizzeria?
It's like a pizza place, basically.
Like a Papa John's?
Nah, it's not really a pizzeria. It's like more of like a fast food pizza shop. A
You
pizzeria
talking
is
about like a pizzeria? Like, when
they
put
serve
the,
other stuff besides pizza, and I think they do have big oven pizzas and stuff.
Oh, like
that too.
calzones and shit?
Yeah. I think that's a pizzeria.
What, like 15%?
Close, but no. Damn, that's really good. It's
That
close.
was one guess?
Yeah, that's one guess.
Am I hot or cold?
I said that was close. That's all I can say.
13%.
No. I don't know. Higher. I'll just say that higher.
Oh, 17%.
Good job. Good job, bro. She got that right because of me. That's all I got to say.
No.
If I wouldn't have said higher, you would have said 17.
No, I was actually going to say 16%.
16?
I swear
and
I was.
And you still would have been wrong.
Exactly. So that's why I was like, exactly. I was really going to be out.
Yeah. You would be wrong.
I was saying any number. To be honest.
I could tell.
I was saying any number.
But you was closer to that 15. I was like, damn. I gotta almost give it that. Okay. Last question.
Oh shit.
Easiest one of them all.
Sugar,
Are you ready?
iced tea.
Which country invented fish and chips? Easy.
Which country?
Mm-hmm.
New England?
No.
Scottish. Scotland?
No.
No? Fish and chips?
Fish and chips.
Australia?
Those are some good guesses, though. But the answer was United Kingdom.
New England.
You didn't say New England.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did she say New England?
I said that was the first one.
We can run it back in post.
Are
you sure?
Yes.
New England.
That's basically like the UK. Yes.
But it's not the hold on.
Yeah. Is that the same thing?
No.
The same thing?
Nah. Cause that would have been an answer. I got these.
I'm dumb.
United. It's okay. United Kingdom.
Well, I thought it was the same thing. If it's not.
That's the
but
country.
that's literally what I meant, though.
But you didn't say that.
No, I know, but that's what I meant, though. Like for real.
Is England and UK the same? Let's see here. No, it's a different country. New England is a different country from the UK.
Okay, well, I really meant the UK, but I thought it was the same thing. I'm not really good at geography.
I'm not either.
I'm not really good at that stuff.
Okay.
I used to be good at it, but I'm more like a chemistry person.
Chemistry?
Give me like stoichiometry type shit. If you want me to make water, I'll make water.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What was your grades looking like in geography class?
In geography?
You
to be honest, I had like a 92 in geography.
Really? I averaged B's.
World
89s, 90s.
World geography, I had like an 89.
Yeah.
But I was more of a science and math for some reason.
Makes sense.
I did all my science before I even graduated.
Yeah.
So I did like physics junior year and anatomy and all that stuff my junior year.
Okay.
So senior year, I was really just perfect attendance.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
I had all my credits before I even graduated. I was supposed to graduate early.
Yeah. But you didn't?
Nope.
Why didn't you?
Track.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, real quick before we get out of here, she is a track legend. She's a legend in track.
No, don't say that.
No, you are. It's okay. You can cry. It's okay.
No, there was no crying.
Okay. Embarrassed, you said?
I was so
She's a legend. You know, her name is if you want to divulge this, where's her name? Listed on in terms of the trophy that you broke. I mean, the record that you broke. I'm sorry.
Well, I was at Antioch High School. I was inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, y'all. Tell me more.
For the 4x1 relay team from
4x1.
2011 to like 2013, somewhere around there.
Oh, 2 years?
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. So her name is forever going to be ingrained in Antioch history, Antioch High School history.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep. It's not just me though. It's my other
course.
girls. Riley, Grace. This girl named Dier's, but we called her Pookie. It was Shayna. It was
dope.
We were a team, and then of course my track coaches, Coach Dooley and Coach Jenkins.
Yeah.
Hands down, best coaches that I had. So shout outs to y'all. Love y'all.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. Man, I enjoyed this conversation with you.
Yes, definitely.
I enjoyed you coming on the show. It's an honor to have you here, sitting in this seat and everything like that, and helping, supporting the vision. It's okay. It was.
We'll make up for it.
It wasn't, the best. I wouldn't say terrible, but it wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? I gotta protect the integrity.
You sure?
You can't say terrible. Yeah.
Can I say? No.
Sure, you the guest. Go ahead.
I can say. You can put a little bleep
Gotcha.
on him. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We'll put a green screen in front of you or something
Okay.
like that. But I could say I was fairly disappointed. The water that my friend got me, that was busting. That was amazing. I was like, woo. Yeah, that was good. So
Water's good. Yeah.
The water was busted.
Yeah.
You know, purified drinking water, great value. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
that was some good, tasty water right there.
Mm-hmm.
It was. I'm dead serious. Well, you.
Oh my gosh.
They gonna hate me.
Y'all, so look, y'all did y'all thing. Okay, just it's some things to improve on.
I
in
think
the
it
kitchen.
probably was a bad night though. I'm just gonna say it might have been a bad night.
I don't think so.
You know what? See,
Be
it's
honest with
okay
you.
for him to say that, and then I was trying to switch it up and all that stuff and say that y'all had a bad night. But you know what? You got some your little curse word bleeps on here? Fuck it.
Nah, you can just curse. Just do it.
This was not good. No. This was not good. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
I'm gonna just let it, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, like I said, great conversation we had.
We
You know
did,
what I'm saying? Great
we
conversation.
did.
That's all that matters, man.
That's all
You know
that
what I'm
matters.
saying? You know. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Taylor Eats. We look forward to seeing y'all in the next episode.
Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My
Yeah.
name is Kiwi, KEI
Of
dot
course.
period I.
And I'm gonna have her, like a little thirds of her already down here somewhere. So it's gonna be
Down
dope.
here, that's a little bit.
Probably, yeah. Somewhere on the screen. It's
Somewhere
gonna
on
be.
the screen here.
Yeah, for sure.
Down here.
Yeah.
Somewhere in this
Somewhere,
screen.
yeah. Here, something like that. I don't know. But we will see y'all in the next episode. Taylor Eats. We are out.